The silence in her apartment was deafening, his side of the closet empty, his coffee mug untouched. She moved through the motions of daily life, a ghost haunting her own memories. Every corner held his laughter, the scent of his cologne lingered in the air. The pain was a dull ache, a constant reminder of what they had lost. She threw herself into her work, the familiar routine a comfort. Friends reached out, offering kind words and bottles of wine, but it was in the quiet moments alone with her thoughts that she faced the raw, gaping hole in her life. Gradually, the sharp edges of grief softened. She started small, signing up for a pottery class she always wanted to try. The feel of cool clay in her hands, the satisfaction of creating something new brought a flicker of joy. She reconnected with old friends, rediscovering a side of herself she had forgotten. She started taking weekend trips, exploring hidden cafes and bustling markets. Her world, once painted in shades of him, began to fill with new colors, new experiences. There were still moments of sadness, but they were outweighed by a growing sense of peace. His empty room. He walked into their empty apartment, the air thick with her absence. The silence wasn't just sound, it was the ghost of her laughter, the warmth of her touch, now gone. He packed a bag, seeking solace in his brother's spare room. The familiar space offered little comfort. He felt adrift, unmoored. Nights were the hardest. He'd lie awake, replaying memories, both good and bad, in his mind. The weight of their failed promises pressed down on him. He knew he had to find a way to move on, to rebuild his life brick by painful brick. Picking up the pieces. He started running again, pounding the pavement until his lungs burned and his mind went quiet. The physical exertion offered a temporary escape from the emotional turmoil. He threw himself into his work, finding solace in the familiar rhythm of deadlines and meetings. He started volunteering at a local animal shelter, finding unexpected comfort in the unconditional love of abandoned dogs. Slowly, he began to piece his life back together, stronger and more self-aware. He realized that sometimes letting go was the bravest, most loving thing you could do for yourself and for the other person.